Today I'm in Puerto Banus in the south of Spain. It was built in 1970 originally as a port, but today it's not only the super yachts that we're looking at, it's a car spotter's paradise. And you can see all sorts here, from like this Toyota Land Cruiser classics such as this, to supercars and hypercars and luxury cars, and just plain old cars. It's a joy. I tried to capture a good example of what there is to be found, and I hope you enjoy. I love hearing what's your favourite car, so do let me know in the comments below. As ever, please comment, like, share, and do subscribe. So let's keep it British with this. Oh, hello, German Mini Cooper convertible. It looks just right. It's compact and gorgeous and pretty. Now, I don't normally get excited by Porsche Cayennes, I've got to say, but this one, the Dakar 84 Special Edition with its stripes, it looks really nice. I love a stripe. It adds at least 2 miles per hour on top speed. Ooh, you know I love a G-Wagon convertible. And look at this one. How great does it look with simple checked upholstery in a sort of, 1980s spec. I love it. Really lovely. It just looks great. You've got a grab handle. You've got, well, in the back, nothing. But hey-ho. And a nice sort of, touch of military green there. Really beautiful. Yikes, pretty is not what you would call the new BMW 7 Series. This is the first petrol one I've seen. They're all electric in London. Now, where is a mystery Ferrari? Can you guess what it is? Answer's not under the caption, but later in the video. And I'm pleased to see that the cover is indeed a Ferrari red as well. What can it be? Yes, it's a Range Rover Sport, but we're here to take a closer look at that gorgeous Toyota Land Cruiser. Look at it. It's a sort of gorgeous, simple model. It's a 3-door. Love the wheel on the back. And, ooh, what's that little? Let's have a look. Let's have a look through that little window. What can we see? A little peer in. I feel like a right robber looking in like this, but let's see if we can have a close-up. No, the camera doesn't want to play. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit of the dash. A few knobs and buttons and things. And it's just lovely, isn't it? Oh, and look at those lovely yellow fog lights. Oh, it just looks gorgeous. Super yummy delicious. And here's an Urus, a Lamborghini Urus. Gorgeous in royal blue with that Galore. Oh, listen to that V8. And now it's an Aventador in S spec. And not all of the two-seaters are Lamborghinis. This is a Ligier. Oh, another Aventador. This time it's a roof-off SV. Look at that G-Wagon squared. Wow, they're so tall. I'm going to have a closer look at that later. Oh my goodness, yeehaw! It is a Cadillac 1969 to Bill, looking stunning. Speaking of stunning, what about this Aston Martin Vantage? Just delicious in that stealth black. I prefer a hot bright color, but this looks good. What about here, the engine? Oh, pause for a chat. We're friends here. Still pausing for chat. Now, give us an engine. No, more chat. Now look at this. It's a Porsche 911 in American tan. Wait a minute. Listen to that engine. It's not a 911. It's a 912 4-cylinder. And here's our friendly G-Wagon convertible. Loving it like an 80s movie. Yum. And here's the BMW X2. It's their Evoque. I really like them. And another G-Wagon convertible, this time with huge AMG wheels. It's looking much more brutish, but still kind of cool. And then here's a modern 911. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Oh my goodness, and now it's yet another G-Wagon. This time it is a Brabus, a 4-door, Brabus 700, I think. And loving all those twiddly bits. And now this is an air-cooled Porsche 911. It's Look at that huge turbo spoiler at the back for extra air. Okay, now this is what I was expecting. A beautiful Rolls-Royce Phantom 7 drop head coupe. And look, it's Phantom Town. It's a Phantom 8 or a Series 2 as BMW now call them. Oh, sorry, Rolls-Royce now call them. And here's another beautiful Phantom drop head coupe. They're huge. I cannot tell you how big they are. They are so enormous. And there are lots of beautiful yachting details like that teak back deck and the aluminium dashboard. Now, hang on, with the teak back deck, does that mean we've got to take our shoes off like they've taught us in below deck? Maybe so. But look at it. It looks gorgeous. That stainless steel bonnet. Ooh, yummy. Very smart indeed. Very, very smart. Oh, there's an Audi Q8 and oh, a four-wheel thingy. What is that? There's some sort of Spanish-made thingy that's kind of fun. And back to the boat. I mean, sorry, the Phantom drop head coupe in Phantom Town. And look, there's boats galore. Oh my goodness. So, let's have a closer look at the Aston Martin Vantage. It does look lovely. I'm sticking with my love of a bright colour over this dark stealth sort of charcoal grey, but hey, it does look good though, really good. Ooh, ooh. Now, do you remember that quiz earlier? What was the Ferrari under the cover? Well, here is our answer. It is a 575 Super America. What's so clever about this is they have this one-piece glass roof, bubble convertible, and that folds right back. What is less clever is it sits sort of inside upwards, so that if you close the roof, what happens is anything that's on that top plops onto your lap. Lovely. But anyway, they're very, very rare, so it's great to see it. Whew. Back to the Aston and look at that inside, and yummy details. These sort of DB10 inspired lights. Looks very DB10, the Aston Martin Vantage, don't you think? Frankly, I think that the DB10 was really like the prototype for these. And why not? They look great. I actually slightly prefer the Vantage details. It's just better organized. And of course, there are boats galore. It is a marina first and foremost, and it is very opulent. And look at that catamaran that you can go on. What fun! Ooh, here's a lovely blue Bentley GTC convertible, or is that Tautologist GT convertible? But hey, and a panda, lovely little white panda. Ooh, look into the convertible. Look into the. Anyway, stop looking at the convertible. Back to the cute panda. Love the panda. And there's Lexus. And oh yeah, a Jaguar X-Type. They are literally everywhere in Spain. I think Spain bought as many of them as we did in the UK. And here's a beautiful Rolls-Royce Dawn, and much more compact than the rather large Phantom drop-head coupes. And look at the number plate. It says PET, which is short for Platinum Executive Travel, which is Lord Alim's company. If you follow him on Instagram or indeed on YouTube, it's one of his beautiful cars that you can rent. You can have it chauffeur driven or you can rent it yourself. Gorgeous. And look, here's one of the boats coming in. I think it's one of the catamarans. And a beautiful, simple, non-red Ferrari 458, which is well on its way to classic status. Windows cracked because, ouch, that black leather interior is going to hurt when you climb in shorts. Ooh, but it does look good. No prizes for guessing that'll be an Aventador under that cover. Now these poor vans, well, this is a faux W, it's not a proper VW, but that looks like it might be real. Citroen panel van, and wasn't bad enough serving food, you're now even just a trolley. Now it's not just supercars. Look, here's an Opel Crossland with that rather lovely red line following right across. And here's an Abarth in John Player's special livery, black and gold, looks great. Here's a Bentley Bentayga, big bruiser, going round next to, oh hello, it's a cute little original Mini. Well, original Mini late in life, when they became Mayfair, or this is actually a Cooper spec, with the wide wheels, and they've been tossed up to the max. The last editions were Big wheels, leather interior, and they actually did the blueprint for the modern car with lots of bespoke personalization. And here we have that Brabus again, or is it another? I can't tell, but it looks great with a yummy yellow leather interior. And just a Maybach, nothing to see here. Now let's take a closer look at this G-Wagon 4x4 squared. It is ginormous, they are so tall. And they're the shorter version of the 6x6 squared that was preceded it, which was a pickup with 6 wheels. This is the town version with just 4 wheels. Inland from the port, what do we see but a Fiat Punto in yummy red? And hello, here's a Renault Espace. They used to be everywhere, now we don't see them anywhere. And here is a BMW 5 Series, looking really very smart. Just refueling or whatever it's doing. Now, this was a surprise to find, particularly in the Koenigsegg showroom. It is an Aston Martin 177. Only 77 were produced. Here's one of them. Looks stunning. Oh, there's a Mercedes AMG GT. Now, always check the car park. This is a McLaren. It's mucky and needs a wash. And here's a gorgeous Cadillac Fleetwood Broom. My parents had one just like this, but it was in white with a plush blue velvet interior. It was gorgeous. Now, wheels for the day were this Alpine A110S. Really fun. I had it from Sixt. Thank you, Sixt. It was gorgeous. So fast, so compact, so gorgeous. I really loved it. Not one if you want shopping. There's barely any boot space, but it's very much like the original Lotus format of lightweight, 4-cylinder fun. And wow, did it speed away when we left Puerto Banus at safe limits, of course. I find it hilarious. Just as we were leaving, we actually got papped by some other car spotters, and I was wondering what were they looking at. Then remembered. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Puerto Banus as much as I have. There's always plenty to see, and at least 1 or 2 fun surprises. I'd be curious to know which was your favourite car that you saw today. Do let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do comment, like, share, and above all, do subscribe. Until next time.